What?
Did you say the Rona?
Yes. Isn't it terrible? Huh? After the change, just like she's been a puzzle. Oh my gosh, she's got the minties. Oh, come on.
Where is it?
Okay, red bitch. Yeah. Well, I saved it, so hopefully. I'm just afraid it didn't save, and I'm like, is that dude still sleeping on the job?
Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, what the hell?
Shit. What the hell is this shit?
Holy hell! Okay, well...
I see, that's what I said! I thought it didn't save!
My screw attack's pretty good.
No, you're not supposed to...
Shit.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Like, we're not supposed to be touching our faces because, you know, the Rona. Don't mind me while I like the bowl.
The claw! No, what are you doing? The one thing I hate about grabbing.
Okay, dude, come on. Where are you? Just hit me already. You're just forcing it.
Come on, I only got a minute, come on!
I'm just gonna be here eating my yogurt. You got this, sweetie.
Hopefully the break will help you. Nope.
I love Greek yogurt.
Shit.
Since the Rona, I'm gonna try not to gain weight. What?
Did you say the Rona?
Yes.
I keep hearing. I got the Rona. Terrible.
Isn't it terrible? Huh? I kind of like it because it just sounds like Merca.
I don't know, like, everybody I talk to so far is like, I have to like have a shitty attitude or whatever to get through something like this. Not a shitty attitude, but oh damn it. But like a sixth sense of humor.
Yeah, I have a sixth sense of humor, people, so... I know that some people don't like me laughing about these things, but honestly...
That's how we get through things.
Yeah. Like, comedians, like, they make inappropriate jokes sometimes, but there's some things, it's like, you kind of need it to get through them. It's like one of those things of, either you laugh about it or you cry about it.
Yeah.
And frankly, I'd rather laugh about it because, unfortunately, since the surgery to my ear, every time I cry, my tear duct immediately leaks into my ear canal, so I get water in my ear. And ooh, yay! And it does. I don't like it. I don't like it when my ear leaks.
Okay. At least made it to that.
Yay! You're doing better. Just don't panic about it. Don't get upset. You're like hardcore, like raging on the last one.
Yeah, because I was already right at the end of it. And, like...
Well, yeah. Well, I think it was because you did a lot to get here in one go, like one sitting, that it was like frustrating you.
Well, the thing that frustrates me the most is that like, I do that, like, because the button sticks now. Like when I'm holding it for the charge. And then her freaking, her spin dash thing, not spin dash. No, I'm thinking Sonic. Her screw attack hurts me, but I don't hurt her.
I find it funny that it's called screw attack. I mean, it makes sense why it's called screw attack, but that's also stupid.
And then the shots from her ice beam just like kill. Like, it's not even fair.
It's like, isn't yours supposed to be better than hers?
She technically has all the ones I have, less the fire shot, like right off the bat. Let's see, she does shit like that. Never mind.
Okay, pop it.
How am I?
Well, how do I save? Control save?
Control S, yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, go! Because it doesn't say that it's saving. This was like the most amount of health you had after the change.
Yeah.
After the change is like she's been a puzzle. Oh my god, she's got the mincies! Oh, she's like pantsing over there. Oh! Was that it? Oh no! Go, go! She's shooting back?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
They always shoot.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Was that it? Oh no! Come on!
Where is that?
Where is it? Where did it go? Were you not supposed to get it?
I don't know.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination.
Okay, red bitch.
388.
I'm gonna be so mad.
What?
Actually, I should try to fight it again and see if I can get that thing. Because that second part was like way easier.
Yeah, well I saved it, so hopefully.
And if I die here, I'll try it.
I'm just afraid it didn't save, and I'm like...
I didn't stop at the navigation one. Oh shit.
Yeah, last night I went to, what was his name? Captain Algebra stream.
Yeah.
He's really cool. I like Captain Algebra. And he was, he asked about, is that dude still sleeping on the job? He was asking what games we were playing, and I told him we were playing Metroid Fusion. He said that in his opinion, this was the best Metroid game.
I think it has some of the best mechanics.
I think it's...
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably like you're not used to this game yet.
Yeah, if I probably if I played this one like a lot.
Because I can see it being a really good one.
Oh, what the hell?
Where are you supposed to go?
I don't know. I can't go up that way. Shit. Okay.
Why? There's a hole there.
But I can't go up.
Why?
It won't let me go.
Oh. Okay.
Like I tried jumping and it just stops. I was like, crap. Which oh well, I guess, and I'll get to them back inside. Oh, and they have the save rooms, I'll stop out. Well, at least they're smart about that. Let me save with 10 seconds left.
Right? Imagine.
I should have done that. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, what the hell?
Shit.
60 seconds.
Oh, you gotta be. Oh,
what the-
fuck my life. What the hell is this shit?
50
Yeah. Holy hell!
40.
Oh! Oh! Yeah, maybe you weren't supposed to collector.
30 seconds to impact.
Is it gonna get to me? Damn it!
Aww. Damn. We had the bad ending.
Okay. Okay, well...
I see. That's what I said. I thought it didn't save. That control doesn't work. I forgot. I told you about it last time. This side control button doesn't work. I'm so sorry, sweetie.
That's alright. Damn it. Bullshit.
Okay. Is she just glitching out over there?
Dude, that's bullshit. My screw attack's pretty good. Yeah, it hits me for like 40.
Oh my god. So annoying. The weird thing of this is like, I don't understand how people get the extra tanks and stuff when you have to have the screw attack to get them. And then they close down sections so you can't go back and get them.
Well, I was supposed to like really go get them before I got into that area with the Metroids.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I should have been doing that like before. See, like sometimes I'm used to like not playing onto those things.
That one. Okay.
Well, I guess I'm gonna find out. There.
Yeah, you move the keyboard over there, so I only have reach to the control button on this side and it doesn't work. Sorry, sweetie.
Damn it. Yeah, hold off on this one because that thing kills me a lot too. I do like the
It's all
missile.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I'm able to like charge it one, and then the other thing that. Okay, so I have to get close to it, I guess.
Okay. Okay, none of the things are coming towards you.
Alright, like, what the hell?
Stupid health and missiles. Yeah, you can't. You're not supposed to collect it.
Okay. I was like, wait, where are you going?
No, you're not supposed to.
Shit.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to run away already.
Kind of itch under my nose. It just won't go. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I'm running right now. When I'm leaving, I can get a recharge, but I'm like, I don't know why.
It's like, we're not supposed to be touching our faces because, you know, the Rona. And I'm all like,
I've been picking my nose still.
picking your nose. I've been picking his nose too.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination, planet Atar 388.
Yeah, that second part is like nowhere near as hard as the first part.
Destination,
The Samus.
Yeah.
388.
Remember, you need to go that way.
Yeah. Just down. Yeah, see the navigation on my phone. I don't think I can do anything either.
No, it's the other way. So I said, remember.
I thought it was already on
No.
this one right here.
Now you can.
Oh, brr. Just had to put that little lip there.
Keep going. Oh no, I didn't. Careful, don't get hit. Oh yeah, you're
I have
supposed to be
to
at
get
one.
hit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Don't mind me while I lick the bowl. I like my yogurt. You have much more time now. Remember, try to avoid that claw.
The claw! Okay. Shit.
Why do you pull back? This is the claw. I think if you stay, you don't get hit as. Oh,
like when I stay there, it hits me.
well, when you move back, it still hits you.
I gotta remember to save after this guy.
Yeah.
Probably right before the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I have to reach over you. I'm gonna hit that control button. There. Okay, don't go that way.
And, I had to go towards it though, or it wouldn't go away.
Okay.
Because I was like waiting for it. Alright, so we're
Okay.
saved here.
Propulsion sequence activated. Destination, planet Atar 388. Propulsion
Yeah.
sequence activated.
And then you're gonna go down and to the left. Down and to the left. That's the right. That's weird. Down and to the left.
Yeah, I remember. No, what are you doing? The one thing I hate about grabbing. There should be like a grab button. Yeah, that was better.
Jump over the holes.
There. Because there's no point in me getting health or anything. Actually, I have more health than I had before.
Yeah. You still have to get down to the one. Okay, dude, come on. Where are you? Take your sweet old time. Just hit me already. Or hit him already. There we go. Oh my gosh. Ew, it's drooling from its mouth. Ew.
Damn it! It's hard to dodge that.
Even if you like squat down,
Yeah.
it still gets you.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, see?
Jesus.
There.
Oh, okay, it showed up faster.
Yeah, I had
you
to
just got
run
bad RNG, huh?
I had to run back, I didn't know that.
You're just forcing it.
2 minutes to destination.
Come on. I sometimes hate when they have like a timer and there's like a cutscene that has to play out.
I know, and then they don't count it. They still count it against you. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck my life, why?
Oh shit, what is going on?
Oh yay, 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 yay!
Come on, I only got a minute, come on!
Come on, you stupid ship!
60 seconds to impact.
Okay.
That perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continued to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they will understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. I've reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We are all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. This ship can only be started manually. Yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible, Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship? Just think about it. They lent me a hand. The creatures! Oh, they're so cute!
With the baby.
Oh, with the babies. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Yay! Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever beaten this one.
Yay! I wonder what the good ending is like.
I know, because it took forever. Shit. Oh my god.
Or I should say the best ending.
Yeah, because I got like the crappy. Well, I don't even know what I got as an ending yet.
You probably got the lowest ending.
Yeah. So no bikini,
Because you took forever with this game.
no bikini sports bra.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bikini
Well, I've
sports
never
bra.
played this one before. Like, I've played like maybe the first like 5-10 minutes of it, and nothing after that. Like when you go down into the first area and then you come back up, I've never played past that. So it was kind of like exploring for me on this one.
But it was a good job, sweetie. For a first go, you actually beat it.
Yeah, it is have like some really good mechanics that I like. I like that the missiles are now like a trigger. It's kind of weird because now I don't have. I technically just upgrade my missiles to super missiles and they stay missiles. And then the power bomb, like it's nice that I can use the trigger like to make the power bomb also. So and then I can charge missiles too, which is kind of weird, but like I still like it because it lets me switch between my gun and my missiles like right off the bat.
Yeah.
But it was no help in that last battle with the SAX.
Yeah.
I kept trying to shoot it and it would like okay, I froze it. Now let me try to charge my gun. And it would just like load up before that. But yeah, I really like this one. I like that they added in kind of more story elements, like going between. Like Super Metroid, you don't really get too much of that.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of missing from that, and I think some people have made mods of like Super Metroid to do that. So.
Oh, wait a minute. What does the worst ending look like? Oh, you just get to see her head!
With her hair in her face.
And her butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does she have no butt in this one?
She never has a butt.
Wow,
Granted,
yeah.
it was the 90s before
Yeah.
J-Lo.
Yeah. 37%. Yeah, I did shitty.
At 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah. I collected like nothing in this one.
Though this one is really bad because it like a lot of the stuff they force you to go back and collect.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the stuff at the beginning and even in the middle require the screw attack, and you don't get that until the very end.
Yeah, and
So.
because of how it was leading me to go to like the next place, I thought there would be more areas along the path. Because in Super Metroid, that's kind of what it is like there's not too many off the beaten path kind of areas, even though you can go exploring and go find other things. Like if I spent time in this one and actually explored, I bet I'd find like a whole shitload of stuff.
Why? What
But
percentage were you in Super Metroid?
I think I was like at 90 something.
Yeah.
Like I actually know where a lot of stuff in that one is too.
Well, you play that one like religiously, so.
Yeah, but even still, like the first time I beat it, I still had like 70-80% of the stuff that was in there. Like I was actually surprised that I'm only like 37% and I beat it, like with the amount of tanks that I had.
Yeah.
I was expecting to have like way more tanks when I got to this area and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like impressed with the fact that I made it through some of those parts.
I know. And there was points where like he was frustrated and we had to actually look at other people's gameplays
Yeah.
to see if we were like doing things wrong. And they're like fighting people, some of the bosses towards the end, and their tanks are like,
It's a second row.
yeah,
And I was
and
like-
he didn't even get like near the end of the first row
Yeah.
on the tanks. Like he's barely like half past the half mark on
Yeah,
the first row.
Because we really just had to look for that one part where those gold ones come out of the space pirates. because I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And I was like, oh, you're supposed to shoot him in the back. I was like, why did I think of that?
You're probably at like maybe 40% of your tank capacity, probably.
Yeah, and it's just really weird.
Yeah, so it's like crazy that he managed to get through the game with that little amount of tanks.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he was struggling more towards the end, was because of that. But he did a good job. I'm very proud of you, sweetie.
Yeah.
And are you proud of me? I barely slept any.
Aw.
In this one.
You had to read more in this one, I think.
Huh?
I think because you actually had to read more.
That's probably what I liked about this one. I think this one is my favorite one so far. I'll have to agree with Cat and Algebra on that one. This one so far is my favorite one. I just think a little bit of it is really weird. Like, the concept of it is weird.
Yeah.
It's very, like, Japanese kind of... You could definitely see, like, that kind of mindset in there, like how it's constructed, because it's just very like it has a surreal kind of connection to the past 3 games.
Yeah,
it's not like a direct,
like,
you know exactly how Super Metroid was going to go from that to this. It seemed like they were finished with Metroid after Super Metroid, that the storyline ended really well with Super Metroid, and then they were like, well, shit, we're Nintendo, we have to create a game just as solid as the last one, but we have to reinvent it at the same time and still maintain the elements of the original. And they do that with all their games, like Super Mario, with, Donkey Kong, all those games, they're always having to like reinvent them, make them new, but have that same feel. And with this one, it went a little too creative with the concept.
I think,
but it still maintains that feel, so it's very still Nintendo.
Yeah, it's very much so. Like, if I were to consider this as a Metroid game, like, without the navigation room parts, it would still feel like the same to me. Like, I would feel though I'd have more exploration to it, because a lot of what Super Metroid did for me is that, like, you don't really know because you're on the planet by yourself. You just go and okay, I can go this way, okay, I can make it through this and stuff like that. Like, the world kind of opens up for you as you like get things and you start exploring, and like, oh, okay, this is where I'm supposed to go now because this is what opened up for me. And sometimes they make you, okay, you're gonna use this right away because that's their way of teaching you, like, here, you got this item, now you got to use that item to get out of the room or something like that.
Yeah.
This one was very much you're here, okay, you got to get over here. And I was like, kind of, okay, I'll go that way.
Well, the thing that threw me off was like the whole change of concept of like everything's a virus now, and funnily enough, I'm joking about the Rona at the end, but this is like actually like a weird game to play at this time.
Yeah, it's really weird because the whole thing is that everything is being infected, but then a lot of your items you reabsorb from the X, which doesn't make sense that you're absorbing them from creatures and stuff like that. They have no business giving you these powers.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is they're like, here's data for the... I was like, shouldn't I just be like finding an armory or something like that?
Yeah, why it's really weird, the concept of they did not only have it with data uploads and stuff like that and technology and absorbing having the switch between, it's very Ghost in the Shell like. Yeah. Technology can absorb souls because there's Adam, and at the same time you have Samus, who's a living being, who can absorb technology. So it's really weird in that sense. Yeah. But at the same time, you have her also absorbing viruses. And technically, even though they're giving her powers, she's still technically getting sick from it. Because even at the end, she's still huddled over, and you can just have her stand there. You can see her just...
Yeah, she breathed in
really,
Super Metroid, but it was very, like...
But this one, they made her hunched over and sick-looking throughout all of the game. And actually, it gets progressively worse in my mind, it gets progressively worse. Even though she looks better, like, she still looks like shit. She looks like she's on death's door, absorbing all these powers. Like but the colors, the colors. But
but I do like the whole concept of their like mixing technology and organics. It's like that was like the whole concept of everything in this game. It's like, yeah, you're the person that was technology. They had to remove your suit, so now you're more organic, while the virus that took away from you is more technological now. So like you're half and half, and they're the other half and half of your half, I guess. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm saying it's very Japanese in thought process of like.
Yeah, and then
putting
you're on
a bunch of complicated ideas together and kind of puzzling it together to make the pieces fit.
Yeah, and like the doors actually made more sense to me in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on the planet of Zebes and stuff like that, it's like, why are there doors? Why is this, you know? And this one, it was like, there's hatches that you can't open. And it's like, okay.
It's a space station.
Yeah, it's a space station.
So
but
they
made them all
station.
Different, like, environments.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And
so
you know
it's
a scientist colony. You know that they're there to research, and they're researching these viruses.
Yeah.
And you know, and there's like, the story is a lot more solid in this one, and the fact that they explain things. But I'm also left wondering, where the fuck did Adam come from? Because he wasn't in any of the previous games. So and that's why it seems like this one, the story just kind of feels like it's been created on its own.
Yeah, and the thing is like
others.
When you go in through them, it is part of like canon, I think.
Yeah.
Because as you go to like I think Prime and then the other ones further from that, they go forward, but you're actually looking backwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of like the strange thing about these. Like I think this is actually one of the last games in the timeline.
Yeah.
But as you go forward in the games, it's like, okay, this happened at this time between this and that. And then, you know, and I think there's one that's after this or something like that. But I'm actually really proud of, like, the fact that I was able to make it through. Even in 3 hours, Super Metroid was way harder for me. For the amount of time I beat it in. The very first time I played Super Metroid, it took me, I think, 6 hours to beat. Like, from, like, because it was a blind playthrough on that one. This one's kind of a blind playthrough, even though I kind of watched, you know, like a little bit here and there.
And we had save states.
And yeah, I actually watched from the beginning, from where I had started, up to where I was, like to find those golden thing, the space pirates. And I was like, oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, I didn't. I was like, I missed so much shit.
But he still managed to do it in 3.5 hours.
So I think from here, I haven't been able to get the GameCube really working for the games. So
we
until
need
we get the capture card. Well, I mean on the emulators and stuff, because we do have an emulator.
The emulator.
And it
we have a real GameCube too.
But we do have a real GameCube.
And we really do own Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
We have Prime.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually do have quite a few of the games that we play. It's just
we do. We do own a lot of these games. We do.
It's easier to just it's already in the computer.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about a capture card, and capture cards I know are like notorious for crapping out, and they cost quite a bit. Whereas the emulator is.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I just got to reinstall it and configure it. So I'll see if maybe I can get the GameCube working to go on to Prime and those other ones. But after this one, I think this is probably the last in the series for us. Maybe I'll go into the Zero mission if I can find the second one, which is the Return of Samus that they remastered. Because I do like the remasters that they did for the Game Boy. But if I can't find those, I think we'll just leave it at this one for now until
Except
I can
I did not. I don't know that. Mask of
cards.
Majora. Oh, sorry, that's Zelda though.
Yeah, Majora's Mask.
Or Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Hi.
Which I'll probably play that one because, you have the whole thing with the eels and stuff like that you don't like, and there are eels.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah. We'll get to that eventually.
If you want to see me freak out.
She can close her eyes so I can play.
No, whatever. We're going to get to Mario 64.
We're past it. Ah! You told me you were Hasty.
He's gonna purposely do that. I'm gonna freak out. Oh my god!
But I'm really happy about this win because I wasn't sure like how long this was gonna take me or anything. So I'm really glad about that. Oh man. But yeah, 3 hours, 30 minutes. That's not too bad for me. And I'm actually glad because I've never actually gotten to play this one, so I'm kind of glad to get to finish that part of the series where I was like, oh, there's no Metroid 4. There it is. So, and I'm looking forward to going into the Prime series. I only have the first two, so we'll have to see what we can get to the third one because that was like on the Wii or something like that. And we'll have to look at those because we do have a Wii.
We do have a Wii.
We just don't have the Metroid Prime 3. And so we'll look into that.
I think the only Nintendo we're missing is the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U really much.
But I was not impressed by the Wii U.
Yeah.
I was more impressed by the Wii, and I know that's a. Sorry, guys. I know that's a. What's it called? An opinion that's not accepted by a lot of people. But I think the Wii U was a good console. So.
Yeah, I still think the GameCube was better than the Wii. So I don't know.
The GameCube is better than the Wii. I will agree that. Yeah, so. I love I think the most perfect in design console in all of creation is the GameCube.
Yeah.
Out of all the consoles, I will fight that tooth and nail.
Yeah.
But.
So we'll see where we go from here. So this is the end of this series, at least for the moment, and hopefully we'll figure out what we do from there. But this has been Versus the Game, and I'm the Minion.
And I'm Meowgid. Bye, guys!